What's up, everyone? We're going to solve connections for Monday, September 18, 2023. Let's hit the play button and let's see what we got here. We've got Smart Frontier, Quick Drifter, Cowboy Sharp, Spirit Clever, Mars Sheriff, Bright Rogers, Lasso Alaska, Outlaw, and Southwest. We've got some synonyms for smart: smart, sharp, bright, clever, possibly quick. Okay, so that should be an easy one. I just don't want to pounce yet because quick could go there. You know, when someone's quick, that does sort of show that they're smart. All right. Then we've got the outlaw, a cowboy, a sheriff, possibly a lasso. Those would be things like in a Western movie. Oh, and then the frontier. So that could be another one. Western things in Western movies. Drifter. Drifter, outlaw, cowboy. Funny thing is, there could also be some airlines here too. We've got Southwest, Alaska, Spirit, which is good because I didn't see where Spirit would go. And then I don't really know because unfortunately I don't really fly that much. But maybe Frontier could be a name of an airline. I'm definitely sure about Southwest. I'm very sure about Spirit. Very sure about Alaska. Frontier, so. But that looks pretty good. And that would be nice because that will help me maybe get my Western stuff organized better. We'll still have the 5 words for smart. What about this drifter drifter and lasso? And Mars, that's a good one. Oh, that's really what we have to be thinking about, right, guys? What's this Mars doing here? And Rogers. Oh, I'm overlooking a tough little category, I think. Mars and Rogers. I am very confident about this category, but I've been doing so badly lately. It would be kind of nice to try to redeem myself, at least get a 4. Drifter. Then we would have something like. Then let's look at what would be left over. We would have perhaps Lasso, Mars, Rogers, and Quick, right? Right? If the other 3 categories have been properly set up, I mean, those seem reasonable. What's going on with Quick, Rogers, Mars, and Lasso? Oh my gosh. But again, that's under the assumption that these are the 4 remaining words from the other 3 categories that I created with, intelligence, Western figures, and airlines. Sometimes when they seem so unrelated, that's when you have to start thinking about, obviously, the secret word, but I don't see how a secret word could possibly work, especially with that Rogers, or some wordplay. Let's go ahead and do, just to try to, move along here. Let's at least try these airlines. I'm pretty confident about those. Perfect. Okay. It's good to at least get something out of the way. And I really do want to do this sharp, bright, smart, and it's a little frustrating because quick and clever, it could go both ways. Got the cowboy, the outlaw, the sheriff, and then it's either lasso or drifter. I mean, I guess if worse comes to worse, I would just burn a guess. And then I'm pretty confident that. Oh, and then then I might have to burn another guess between like quick and clever, assuming that it comes down to those. I kind of like Drifter for some reason versus the Lasso, just to kind of keep it consistent with people in westerns. Perfect. Ooh, okay. By hook or by crook, I think we're going to get this. But I still have that extra, word for smart. That's the thing that's a little frustrating. Quick, bright, sharp, smart, and clever. All right, well, let's start with the ones that we know have nothing to do with that. Lasso, Rogers, and Mars. So let's just think about those three, and then maybe we can find that fourth one of the five. That to me would be a good strategy. Oh, shoot. If only I could think about Lasso, but Lasso, Mars, and Rogers are really strange. Um, I mean, could they even? I mean, they're almost last names. Like, there's lots of Rogers. Mars is not a very common last name, but there's the Mars Candy Bar Company, and I think their last name is Mars. Lasso. Could be. I just can't name anybody with the name Lasso. That's the only thing I can think to connect these because I don't see any wordplay. Lasso, Mars, Rogers. I think I'm going to have to just go for a last name, which is very annoying because bright, sharp, and smart all work. Darn it. Oh, no. So I could see myself, maybe still getting this, but it would be, only a one, which would be really unfortunate. But these three definitely go together. It just, what is the other word that we're going to join the party with? Oh man, Mars? Rogers. The only Rogers I can think of would be like Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Rogers. There might be a Mimi Rogers. Mars. Lasso. I feel like they're probably last names. And of course, one of these is yellow, and of course it's the smart category, but it's so annoying because they are very hard to, it's really tricky to reconcile which one it would be. Of course, I was originally saying just clever, bright, sharp, and smart. What makes the category difficult is obviously how easy it is to recognize that particular group, but do they also take into account when they have crossover? Quick, Mars, Lasso, Rogers. Maybe I should just go with my gut. And the only problem is that if that's not correct, then it is a last name. I mean, is Quick a last name? Such and such Quick. I'll start here and we'll just see what we can do. One away. So that means that my Lasso, Mars, and Rogers, that means that Lasso, Mars, and Rogers cannot include Quick, because that would be the reverse category. So Lasso, Mars, and Roger do not include Quick. So now I guess I will have to go back to, maybe I'll start with these guys, and we'll just try the smart, and then we'll go to bright. Well, at least we're going to get a 3, right, guys? And I don't even have to worry. Oh, well, this is obvious. We know that this is just synonyms for smart. Oh, that is nasty. TV show title surnames. What? What does that even mean? TV show title surnames. So there was a TV show with Mr. Lasso. There was a Mr. Mars. I mean, of course, there was Mr. Rogers. But I never knew that those were TV show title surnames. So, okay, Mr. Rogers, but like, who was the smart? You guys can let me know. I don't know who the smart was. I don't know what TV show ended in Mars or Lasso. Well, that wasn't purple for nothing, huh, guys? But at least we got, at least we get a 3. And I'm happy in the sense that I didn't have to burn too many guesses. Yeah, and obviously these are just synonyms for, you could just say intelligence. All right, well, not a complete disaster. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But boy, man, that was pretty tough. That was pretty tough. That you got to get that TV show title surnames, and then the whole thing comes together because you get the correct words for the intelligent, and yeah, and you don't have to worry about Lasso going into the Western tropes. So there you have it, guys. I mean, I'm actually okay with that. Not too bad. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see which people knew that those were TV show title surnames. And I think a lot of people are going to end up having to do what I did. They'll sort out the first 3, and then you'll just end up having to make a couple guesses to figure out which one actually, belongs into either category, whichever one you decided to work with. But I'm pretty happy with that. That wasn't too bad. And of course, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for yet another round of connections.